seed.
Okay.
And Silent Bean and Prod to make it to this point. So very good on them. And we'll see how this goes. So.
And I'm guessing Ryoku's probably, yeah, he's going to go Samus with BooBear's Inkling.
They did pull out the Samus Dark Samus Ditto, or combo, I'm sorry, and that worked out pretty nicely for him. And then we got Mario Yoshi on the other side, it looks like.
Yeah, West Michigan, as always, you know, the big teams whenever it comes to just synergy and also being able to work with each other, getting some good damage. But it's a matter of getting there in that point, and let's see if red team is going to stop him at all.
So already what we've seen before is that it becomes increasingly difficult for the other teams playing against Ryoku and BooBear whenever they get into these 1v1 situations. Obviously, both these players, BooBear and Ryoku, very, very strong in singles. So whenever they get into these 1v1 situations, it becomes very hard for their team, I feel.
And you can see right away, red team's doing a great job of that by staying in center stage and having Ryoku and BooBear on either side of the stage, just so they can hold on to stage control, put them on ledge in a bad situation.
Absolutely.
It's the best way to rack up damage.
While the percents are a bit different, the game tells otherwise. I feel like it's actually pretty even. They're not doing too bad of a job keeping stage control, getting some bread and butters here. The Mario with the up airs.
Yeah, Mario right now is definitely going to be one of those characters that's going to love those single one-on-one confrontations, because if he gets a combo, that's going to be some easy money.
So again, we're seeing these 1v1s, and red team a little bit of a team kill there. It's the back air.
Yeah, Yoshi's still trying to hold on to the stock for as long as possible.
Abner going to try and go for the kill here. This is it.
Another,
and
team kill.
Team kill.
That's rough.
So even stocks, relatively even game overall. And we were going to try and... oh, very good nair. Very good awareness. And that's the thing that BooBear and Ryoku, second to none as far as teams, I would say, in this tournament here.
Yeah, team synergy is just on point, and also Ryoku doing a great job of throwing out that nair, not only hitting Yoshi, but also hitting Mario on the backside of it too. Just having that good awareness of knowing whenever your teammate's going to throw an opponent, and also knowing what your opponent that's on he's going to be doing.
All right, now we see maybe a throw combo. Yep. The awareness is very much there for these teams.
Yeah, that's just the name of the game. Just holding center stage, getting your opponent off stage, and then just target switching onto the guy that's getting comboed already.
Like you mentioned before, Bakin finding that one up air, getting several.
Yeah, trying to stretch it to its fullest potential. And once again, Ryoku just always there for BooBear's throws and also rebuttals.
You can definitely tell these players have practiced these throw combos, and especially that is the difference between a good team and a great team. BooBear picking up both the kills right there, and suddenly the gap has widened quite a lot, and if red team wants to take this, they're going to have to make a really big comeback.
Yeah, for the past minute, we've just seen red team just stay on ledge at all times, and that's just really showing you how much they're struggling to follow their opponents and take the stock, seeing as both of them are well past 100. Ryoku finally losing his first stock. BooBear also
losing another one. All of a sudden, this is looking a bit more doable, but they really can't be taking that much more percent.
One big thing is that blue team's always waiting for that overextension for the kill, just so they can punish their opponent whenever that happens. Like, we saw Mario getting up smashed, or up aired by BooBear, I should say, on his last stock. Let's see if blue team will be able to pull something like that again.
BooBear kind of in a tough spot right here, and now red team back in a tough spot themselves. And you can see Abner Ryoku, I'm sorry, a lot of times hanging back and waiting for, like you said, the right moment to strike, or an overextension. And now Bakin in a really bad spot. Is he going to be able to make it back? Ryoku allows him to come back.
Seeing BooBear was in a bad spot, just trying to help him out a little bit. But Paco doing such a great job on ledge, even at high percents. Just finding his way to be a little bit of a nuisance.
And
but that up
that's going to be it.
And just like that,
perfect.
Blue team sweeping off the stage. But I mean, at the same time, Bakin and Paco were doing a great job holding their own. I mean, they were giving him a hard time at ledge at some points, but at the end of the day, if they're not splitting up Ryoku and BooBear, they're going to have a super hard time with just getting percent, and also keeping their stocks super clean as well. You know, keeping their stocks at low percents.
So great conversions from both teams. Again, I do believe that as far as just the throw combos and everything, that's really what's differentiates a good team from a great team. And we're really seeing that come out right here. So
I like the choice of Kalos because it's going to be a bigger stage. That means it's going to be a little bit harder for Ryoku to get there in time for those throws and those combos. It's also going to give him a lot more space to work with in terms of getting those 1v1 situations, right? So it's going to be a lot harder for BooBear to be able to go to the other side of the stage and save Ryoku in a tight spot, or vice versa, right?
Absolutely. Also as well, with the platforms on the side, we saw them spending a lot of time at ledge, giving them a different option to recover, to mix up their recoveries as well. So we'll see how this works out. So we're seeing a character switch from Bakin with Zero Suit Samus. We saw a lot of great up air conversions with his Mario, so that should translate nicely to Zero Suit Samus here.
Zero Suit Samus also super great when it comes to being in the air. Just that flip kick and also the aerials is going to be super easy for Bakin to pick up, you know, Ryoku being up in the air like that. But right now, Paco being thrown for a whole bunch of percent.
And again, we're seeing these up airs and BooBear breaking up before the up B came out, potentially a death. Oh, and the shield pressure is very much on blue team right now. But
Love
BooBear
that.
cleaning
Charge
up
shot to
the
back, or forward air, I should say. Right now, BooBear in a tough spot, making his recovery a little bit too tricky to handle.
You can see Ryoku kind of pummeling and waiting for BooBear to be able to get back on stage to try and convert off of that.
Yeah, because a lot of the times whenever you're in doubles, it's just fast-paced actions. Whenever you get grabbed, you're already DIing. You're not really expecting them to wait a little bit to throw.
Exactly. So grounded and getting...
That's going to take out Ryoku's stock right there, and there goes Zero Suit just flying off to the left side of the stage.
So overall, this is still pretty close. Only down a stock right here. Oh, and is that a gimp?
No, the up B's working like wonders, and also the air dodge upwards. I love that from Paco. Paco going a little aggressive to see if he can take out the stock. Ryoku has his teammate in the corner though.
And oh, a good forward smash, cleaning up BooBear's first stock there. So we're even stocks again. This is not undoable by any means. Ryoku just missing that neutral air that's been working so well for him, and suddenly he's grounded.
Yeah,
and
that's
the blue team taking a lot of percent right here.
Ooh.
BooBear breaking it up a bit.
Yeah. One thing BooBear's got to watch out for that roller, as we saw, is that Ryoku's going to be able to get hit by it sometimes, especially if he's not paying attention. So he's definitely going to want to make sure that it's the right opportunity to use it, and he's going to use it sparingly as well.
Absolutely. So, nice back air from Paco here. And
Bakin has been finding these up Bs out of thin air.
So, I think that's where we're seeing Bakin excel specifically is just with ladder combos or just catching air dodge reads and whatnot. And suddenly, the red team's in the lead, so I would say that...
Oh, we got a shield break. Ryoku's coming to save the day, though, with a dash attack, not even hitting BooBear.
Very good. Quick on his feet and able to save his teammate from a lot of percent potentially there. So, percents are even.
Yeah.
And Yoshi is extremely heavy and has a lot of survivability in some scenarios, so they're going to want to clean out that stock.
Uh-oh. He got hit with Paralyzer into Roller right there, just staying grounded for a lot longer than he wanted to be. Yeah, but Paco, just being a character like Yoshi and being so heavy, of course you're going to have to play that tank scenario and hold on to those stocks more so than the character like Zero Suit, especially when Bacon's throwing out things like up B. He's definitely putting himself in a bad spot, but whenever it comes to taking stocks, it's usually worth the risk.
Yes, absolutely. We did see a footstool come up from Paco on BooBear there, but Inkling, of course, has an excellent recovery.
Oh, and the egg toss right there, breaking up BooBear's grab. BooBear once again pummeling, like you said, just to see if he can get Ryoku in the right spot to convert, but Paco throwing a wrench in the situation with that egg.
So now, scary for Paco here. They had him all alone there for a minute as they knocked Bakin to the air side of the stage, and then another up B.
But
forward
once
smash,
again,
cleaning it out. And again, just a slight overextension. BooBear capitalizing on it so hard.
As always, just having that knowledge of knowing whenever they're going to be in a huge lag.
Oh.
Really trying to go for that right now. Trying to make a statement with this set.
And the charge shot, of course. So
taking it to game 3. Yeah, blue team, they've been able to... Red team's been doing a good job of just getting stocks, but at the same time, blue team has always just been resilient in somehow making a gap towards the end of the match. Like, it happens halfway through, they're even, and then out of nowhere, like in the blink of an eye, they just clean up 2 stocks. And red team's just not been able to come back.
So we'll see if we see any other character switches. In a scenario like this, sometimes you will see BooBear and Ryoku try something different. But let's see. They're going to stay with the same team composition since the last game here.
And I think we're going back to Callus as well.
I don't think that this is a bad choice. They were looking very strong. At one point, they even had the lead. So
I think it definitely just comes down to, you know, Bakin making sure that he's throwing out those upbeats at the right time.
Yes.
Like, if he's able to get a stock and just trade, I don't think that's going to be enough, seeing as blue team's been finishing off these games with like 3 stock, 2 stock leads. Or not 3 stock leads, but 3 stocks or 2 stocks still. Right now
so red team coming out hot here, not taking any percent yet. Here we go. So the blue team already taking quite a bit of percent.
Oh yeah.
This is important. They want to capitalize on this as much as they can right now. Because as you know, any percent, any kind of a lead on this team is extremely important.
Yeah.
You really have to hang on to it.
But it looks like right now the name of the game is just staying in center stage. That's where you have all the opportunities to punish people landing on platforms and things of the sort. Love that team combo right there.
That was very good. Very good awareness.
Ooh, going for the flip kick, seeing if he can two-frame on the ledge. Or not two-frame, just waiting for the invincibility to go off and get the spike.
Alright.
I feel like these platforms are definitely throwing a wrench in blue team's positioning. Definitely trying to get some kind of combos, but it's just not working out. Seeing as red team's just a lot more aware of what's going on with their teammates, more so than their opponents.
And so red team taking the first stock here.
Taking
another stock. And putting a lot of hurt onto BooBear, capitalizing on the fact that Ryoku's not there to save him like he usually is.
Yeah, man, once your opponent's off stage or dead, it's go time on that other guy. Just try to suffocate him as much as possible and get as much percent. Bakin doing a great job of just stopping the people that are on ledge, you know, making it a little bit easier for Paco to find his way back. That full charge shot, though, not going to do it.
Paco just hasn't been able to land finally back on stage, but he's been holding on to his stock. Great spot dodge from Paco.
Ooh, that egg roll not looking like the best option right there, but he's still going to be alive.
Still alive.
Let's see if he can take another stock.
Losing their first stock. Oh, this is going to be very difficult for Paco here, and the forward air going to close it out.
Yeah, he was all out of options. Had to throw out that air dodge, and BooBear just right there with the forward air waiting for him.
And now we're seeing some of these team combos come out. This is how it starts. This is how blue team is always able to bring it back.
And just in a matter of seconds, Bacon's already well past 40%. Off of a fresh stock too. BooBear doing the most to just keep this aggression on, like he's at 0% right now, even though he is very far from 100.
Oh, and again, trying to punish that grab there. Unable to quite get the punish there.
Yeah, just a little
and
bit off.
the charge shot.
Oh, Bakin right there, actually messing up Paco's positioning and giving blue team an easy way back on the stage.
And almost taking the stock there. Now they have them both off stage. They really have to take advantage of this position, but they gave up stage control. That was a bit interesting there. And just like that, the blue team taking the lead once again.
But these guys are at very high percent, so I could see red team turning this around as soon as possible. Paco throwing out those down Bs, seeing if he can take out some kind of a stock. There goes BooBear.
Hit him with the head.
What about Ryoku's?
No. Oh, and grounding them both. And forward smash not going to quite do it.
Oh, that parry ain't doing nothing for you, dog. That up air. God damn.
And Bakin trying to go all the way out there, but you got to be careful.
Yep, getting punished right there. Paco looking very weak. Oh,
and
man. Trying to find that charge shot conversion. Ryoku just barely off.
Oh.
And Paco's going to get the up air.
Got the up air, and the egg roll almost got him KO'd there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it.
Just like that. It's all up to Bakin. All these guys at fresh stocks looking very grim for red team. But hey, man, it's not over till it says game, right?
So Bacon's going to have to be really careful. And just like that, whenever the grab starts, that's what makes it extremely difficult.
Okay.
All right, so Bakin in a tough position. The pressure just doesn't stop.
Yeah, he's trying to stay as slippery as possible, especially just staying on this platform so he can't get grabbed. That down smash putting him in a real bad spot.
Going all the way out there for him, but not quite giving up yet.
Ooh.
Oh, missing the grab combo.
Yeah, getting a little bit too high a percent to be able to combo that bread and butter. Bakin right now doing a very good job just staying alive. Whenever you stay alive longer than like a minute and a half, that's when everybody starts sweating, right? That's when like it's like, okay,
exactly.
He's been alive this long. He still has a chance. Oh, there's that roller into charge shot. That's going to be GG's right there.
So
BooBear even going for the up air afterwards. He was
he was ready. He was ready for him. But again, an excellent showing, and that's going to put Ryoku and BooBear in winner's side of grand finals. Excellent showing from both teams once again. And